wet and dry concept. Okay, I have a bowl of water. I have a bowl of water and I will dip my one hand into the water. Okay, and see what will happen. See, it has become wet. It has become wet. And other is dry. Right? This one is dry hand. And this one is wet. Okay? This one is wet. And other is dry. Now let's see the difference between the wet and other wet and dry objects. Okay? See, there are two sponges in front of me. One is wet and other is dry. Okay? And two towel. One is wet towel and other is dry. Okay? Shanvika, come here, beta. Does this sponge? Is this wet or dry? Wet. Good. Shanvi, come here. And does this hanky? Is this wet or dry? Dry. This is dry hanky. Adil, come here. Touch it. And tell me, is this wet or dry? Wet. Adil, come here. Touch it. And tell me, is this wet or dry? Wet. Good. Tanish, come here, beta. Come. Touch it and tell me, is this wet or dry? Dry. Good. Mitakshi, come here. Come here. Touch it. Touch it. Touch it. And tell me, is this wet or dry? Is this wet or dry? Wet. Wet, na? Yeah, good. Atul, come here. Touch it and tell me, is this wet or dry? Dry. Good. Aryansh, come. Wet or dry? Dry. Good. Come, Anika. Touch it and tell me, is this wet or dry? This is wet. Wet sponge, na? This is wet sponge. And this is wet towel. And this is dry. This is dry sponge. And when you dip your hand into the water, it has become